Welcome back to Mudra classes beta. Today in this session I am going to explain you question number 13. Okay, so this is the question number 13. This is the question number 13. Just a moment beta. Sorry. Now this is the question number 13. What is given here? First item cash given, and what is given here? Bank. So cash write in cash column, bank write in bank column, debit side in 3-column cash book. So cash column, cash balance how much? 9350 given. So debit side cash column 9350. Okay, similarly bank balance how much given here? 10,000. So debit side bank column we have to write 10,000 rupees. Okay, next 2019 February 1st. So 2019 February 1st in date column, date we have to write 2019 February 1st. Here we have to write to balance brought on. Okay, now see the next one. Cash sales given. What is given? Next transaction cash sales. What is the meaning of cash sales? In business I sold goods and in return I received cash. What is the meaning of cash sale beta? In business I sold goods and in return I received cash. Cash sale అంటే అర్థమైనా బిజినెస్ లో నేను గూడ్స్ అమ్ముతున్నా, క్యాష్ తీసుకుంటున్నాను అర్థం. సో క్యాష్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ టు బిజినెస్. సో వెన్ క్యాష్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ టు బిజినెస్, విచ్ సైడ్ విల్ రైట్? డెబిట్ సైడ్. సో డెబిట్ సైడ్ we have to write two sales 2800, date is 4, date 4, two sales account, amount is 2800 because we sold goods, that's why we are receiving cash, that's why we have to write here two sales. Okay, see the next transaction. Sold furniture and received amount through Google Pay. First of all you tell me what we done here. Sold furniture. When you sold furniture, in return we will receive cash or we will pay cash? When you sold furniture, in return we will receive cash. ఓకే, అరే మనం ఫర్నిచర్ అమ్మినప్పుడు మనకు పైసలు వస్తాయా పోతాయా? పైసలు వస్తాయి. సో మనం ఫర్నిచర్ అమ్మితే మనకు పైసలు వస్తాయి. సో వెన్ క్యాష్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఇన్ టు బిజినెస్, విచ్ సైడ్ విల్ రైట్? విల్ రైట్ ఆన్ డెబిట్ సైడ్. సో డెబిట్ సైడ్ ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ యూ రైట్ టు ఫర్నిచర్ 6000, date 7. What we sold? Furniture, that's why we have to write furniture name. Okay, 6,000 rupees. Amount write in bank column because we received amount through Google Pay. So we received amount through Google Pay. Google Pay is related to bank, so we have to write in the bank column. And one more thing, here we sold cash sale means we return sales, sold furniture means we return furniture. What is the difference between these two? Cash sale means what I told you, we sold goods and we received cash. Cash sale means what I told you better, we sold goods and received cash. That's why I written here two sales. That's why I written here two sales. Two sales are written. But here in the next transaction we sold furniture. Furniture is an asset. That's why we have to write furniture name and we saw amount received through Google Pay. That's why I written bank column. That is important. You have to concentrate on it. Next one, 10th date, cash deposited into bank. You know very well, when cash is deposited into bank, it is a contra entry. It is a contra entry. So here we will write how much cash we deposited, 4,200, 10th date. So whenever we deposited, we will use which journal entry beta? This journal entry we will use bank account debit to cash account, bank account debit to cash account. This general entry we have to use. Okay, how much cash we deposited? 4,200, date 10th, 4,200, 4,200. Now important is how to post this journal entry. How to post this journal entry? Listen carefully. How to post this journal entry in the 3-column cash book? Write on debit side bank column 4,200. Which side we have to write beta? We have to write on debit side. Which column? Bank column. How much amount? 4,200. So this is the debit side, this is the bank column. So I written 4,200. Close this bank beta. What is opposite to cash? So write down here to cash account. In a left column write C, and whatever date given you have to write that date. Okay, Bank is on debit side, that means cash is on which side? Credit side. Already I told you in previous classes, we have only two sides, one is debit side, another one credit side. If bank is on debit side, automatically cash is on credit side. So write on credit side, cash column 4200, credit side, cash column, I written 4200. Close this cash beta. What is opposite? Bank. So write down here by bank account in LF column, right? See, tell me the date, 2019 February, 2019 February. What is the date given in the question beta? 10th. Yes, 10th given. So 10th date we have to write 10th. Right? See the next transaction. Cash withdrawn from bank for personal use. What you said beta here? Personal use. Personal use ante tana sonta kharchulaku vadukunnadu. It is called drawings. Whenever given personal use, you have to write drawings. In previous class I told you. So cash withdrawn from bank, it is not a contra entry because cash withdrawn from bank, sorry, so cash withdrawn from bank for office use, listen carefully beta here. Cash withdrawn from bank, if in the place of personal use, if office use given, that is contra entry. Okay, that is contra entry. Otherwise only cash withdrawn from bank given, that is also contra entry. But when personal use given, because of personal use, it is not a contra entry. It is not a contra entry because of what purpose? Only one issue, that is personal use. Okay, jagrata vinana. Cash withdrawn from bank ante contra entry, cash withdrawn from bank for office use అన్న కూడా కాంట్రా ఎంట్రీయే. కానీ ఇది కాంట్రా ఎంట్రీ కాదు. ఎందుకు కాదు? వాడు ఇచ్చిన పదం ఏంది ఇక్కడ? పర్సనల్ యూజ్ అన్నాడు కాబట్టి ఇది కాంట్రా ఎంట్రీ కాదు. ఒకవేళ ఆఫీస్ యూజ్ అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా అది కాంట్రా ఎంట్రీయే. ఆఫీస్ యూజ్, పర్సనల్ యూజ్ రెండు ఇవ్వకుండా క్యాష్ విత్డ్రాన్ ఫ్రమ్ బ్యాంక్ అన్న కాంట్రా ఎంట్రీయే. కానీ ఇక్కడ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన విషయం ఏంటి అంటే పర్సనల్ యూజ్ అన్నాడు కాబట్టి ఇది కాంట్రా ఎంట్రీ కాదు. మరి ఎలా రాయాలి సార్? పర్సనల్ యూజ్ అంటే అర్థమైంది, ఒక వర్డ్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి మనం, డ్రాయింగ్స్ అంటారు. ఓనర్ తన పర్సనల్ ఖర్చుల కోసం అని బిజినెస్కి వెళ్ళి డబ్బులు తీసుకుని పోతాడు, దాన్నే డ్రాయింగ్స్ అంటారు. సో క్రెడిట్ సైడ్ రాసుకోవాలి బై డ్రాయింగ్స్ అని. ఓకేనా? 600 రాసుకోవాలి. సో బై డ్రాయింగ్స్ బ్యాంక్ కాలంలో రాసుకోవాలన్నా 600, ఎందుకంటే మనం బ్యాంక్ నుంచి విత్డ్రా చేసుకున్నాం డబ్బులు. అండ్ date is 14, so 14 date we have to write. That's it, completed. See the next transaction. Check received from Naveen, and not deposited on that same day. So the check received from Naveen, so write debit side to Naveen. Check received from Naveen 5800, discount allowed 200. So debit side to Naveen, check received from Naveen 5800, but amount write in cash column because we not deposited on the same day beta. And discount allowed given, discount allowed also you have to write 200. Date is 23rd, so that 23rd date you have to write. Important point, this is important. See the next one. Received cash from Manasa, discount allowed 300. Received cash from Manasa, business receiving cash from Manasa, that means cash is coming into business. When cash is coming into business, we'll write on debit side. When cash is coming into business, we'll write on debit side. To Manasa 3700, discount 300, date 25. Date 25. To Manasa account 1500 and 300, discount I think 500 or 700, 3700 beta amount. 3700 and discount is 300. Okay, let's see the next transaction. Paid to Monica through check. Paid to Monica through check in full settlement of his account 2000. So paid to Monica through check in full settlement of his account 2000. Actually, we are liable to pay 2000 rupees to Monica, but we paid only 1900. That means remaining 100 rupees is discount. Nana ikkada manam Monica ki actually ga 2000 pay cheyali. Kani enta pay chesamu 1900. Ante meeta 100 రూపాయలు ఏమన్నట్టు discount. So credit side we have to write date 27 by Monica. Date 27 by Monica. In cash column we have to write 1900 and in discount column write 100 rupees. Okay, with this all transactions are completed in this problem. Now we have to close the account. You know the procedure how to close the account. First of all, do debit side total. Debit side do total beta how much? 9,000, 9,000, 11,000, 11,000, 16,000, 16,000, 19,000, 19,000, 20,600, 20,600, 21,000. 1 second, I'll check Nana. 9 plus 2 11, 11 plus 5 16, 16 plus 3 19, 19 20,600, 20,600, 20,600, 21,300, 21,300, 21,650. Debit side total is 21,650. Okay, now do credit side cash column total 4,200, 6,100. So 6,100. In these two, which is the big amount? Debit. So both sides in amount column write that big amount 21,650, 21,650. Okay, now do minus from big amount to small amount beta. 0, 5 minus 0, 5, 6 minus 1, 5, 21 minus 6, 15. So 15,550 write on credit side because credit side is the small amount. So 15,550. This is called closing balance by balance carried down. We will write what is the date? February last month, last date 28. So that date we have to write. Similarly, close the bank column, Nana. Bank column debit side total 10 plus 6, 10 plus 6, 16, 16 plus 4, 20. So debit side total is 20,200. Next credit side total is only 600. Okay, so in these two, debit is big amount, so both sides write that big amount 20,200, 20,200. Now do minus from big amount to small amount. 0, 0, 12 minus 6, 6, 9, 1, 19,600. Write on credit side. Okay, now do discount column total beta. 300 plus 200, 500, and here 100 rupees. Now we have to close this account. 15,000, 530, 19,600. To balance brought down. This is February. What is the next month? March. So 2019 March 1st we have to write. Okay, I like this way to do the problem. I hope you understand. So remember one thing, practicing is important. So compulsory you must do the practice. This is the which question answer, Nana? This is question number 13 answer. Still we left 4 or 5 problems from Tricolon cash book. After completing these 4 or 5 problems, this chapter will finish. Okay, after that we will start with a new chapter. Okay, until take care, bye.